John,
Yes.
your impressions on the impression show, some of them have a bit of bite, don't they, to them? Michael McIntyre, for example.
Yes. Sort of stepping back from the microphone a little bit there.
Oh, that's
so as not to overmodulate.
Oh, that's a brilliant impression.
They're all good. They're all good.
I was looking in the man drawer, my man drawer. I was looking in my man drawer.
Ricky, I love doing the impression of you.
Actually, can I just wonder, I think that might be the best impression of yours I've seen of you yet.
Oh, Brian Cox was ridiculous. That's amazing.
Did you hear that earlier?
But it's also, there's no clue that you can do Brian Cox. It's so unlike your whole timbre, everything about you. It's totally different. So that's a bit of wizardry.
Ricky obviously heard that earlier, but didn't see it, and you do some of the mannerisms. Would you mind doing a little bit of your newest impression, Brian Cox, once more, John?
Well, I was talking about the great gas giants of Jupiter and Saturn, and if they were the size of a football that smelled of PVC you get from Woolworths, then Uranus and Neptune perhaps would be tomatoes or a tennis ball.
You see, that's terrible now, because I think he's a genius. I think he's like our new Carl Sagan. But now, when he puts in those little bits of poetry, he's done it for me. He's deconstructed a PVC from Woolworths. It's done now.
That is the problem. You deconstruct someone's act.
It's terrible.
Don't you?
Space is like, when you think about space, it's like dead big. It's like there's loads of it.
Vicky Wembley says, Richard, John does a really good David Brent. Will he do it in front of Ricky?
Well, I was going to say, I love doing the impression of you, Ricky, because, sometimes you don't need words, okay? Little nuances, little things like that.
Creepy, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it?
That was quite a challenge doing the impression next to the person, but then it's sort of helpful because you're sort of there and I can have a look and
I know.
that.
What? So when you were studying Ricky, when you were watching a bit of footage of him, what were the sort of essential ingredients then that you picked out?
Okay, nuances, little movements, like that one. Sort of words at that level, going back to sort of there.
Do you recognise that?
Yeah. I always think it's more Brent than me, but then that's me trying to keep my ego intact, because I think that you can distance yourself if he's doing a comedy character you invented as opposed to you. Yes. It's remarkable. It's just great.